Alright fellow otakus, grab your senzu beans and your overpowered training arcs because today we're farming something far more valuable than XP or rare drops. We're farming aura. You know that magical anime juice that makes characters glow like human glow sticks, scream until their vocal cords file for retirement, and casually level mountains by standing too close. And therefore today, we're ranking the top 10 ultimate aura farmers in anime. The times where characters pulled power straight out of thin air, lit the screen on fire, and made us all wonder if we should start screaming in the gym too. And if you love seeing power levels get utterly shattered, smash that subscribe button and join the cultivation club. Now, take a deep breath, channel your energy, and prepare for a list that's going to hit harder than a serious punch. 10. Levi Ackerman, Attack on Titan. Kicking off our list at number 10 is humanity's strongest soldier, a man who farms an aura not of raw energy, but of pure, unadulterated consequence. Levi Ackerman's aura isn't a glowing, colorful force field. It's the chilling silence in a room right before a storm of blades. It's the palpable understanding that death has arrived, and it is efficient. The farm for this aura is a lifetime of trauma and violence in the underbelly of humanity's last city, refined by the relentless discipline of the Survey Corps. He doesn't need to scream or power up. His aura is in his posture, his cold, unwavering gaze, and the effortless way he cleans a bloodied blade. When Levi enters a scene, the mood shifts. Titans, for all their mindless rage, seem to instinctively hesitate. His comrades stand taller. His enemies' plans fall apart. The most potent aura farming moment is anytime he squares off against the female Titan, the Beast Titan, or Kenny the Ripper. There's no grand transformation, only the silent, terrifying harvest of a reputation built on a mountain of corpses. He has farmed the aura of being a definitive end, and the crop is the fear and respect of every living thing that crosses his path. 9. Shanks, One Piece. At number 9, we have the master of the Conqueror's Hockey Flex, the man who farms an aura of peace so potent, it's more threatening than any war. Red-haired Shanks is a walking paradox. He's a Yonko, an emperor of the sea, whose power is so vast that the mere mention of his name can halt conflicts. Yet, his greatest aura farming moments are when he uses that power to prevent fights. Remember his introduction? He diffuses a mountain bandit crisis in a sleepy bar with nothing but charisma and a warning. But the true harvest comes when he boards Whitebeard's ship. The very sky splits, the wood of the mighty Moby Dick groans under the pressure, and lesser men are sent tumbling into the sea, not from an attack, but from the clashing of two wills. Shanks' aura is the embodiment of Conqueror's hockey, refined to its peak. He has farmed it not through constant battle, but through legendary deeds, unshakable will, and a crew built on camaraderie. When he arrives at the Summit War to end the conflict, he doesn't throw a punch, he simply shows up, and the entire world's most powerful military and a legion of pirates immediately stand down. His aura is the ultimate deterrent, a cultivated, peaceful threat that says, the fun stops here. 8. Killua Zoldyck, Hunter x Hunter. Landing at number 8 is the heir to the world's deadliest family business, an assassin who farms an aura of lethal intent so refined it can be turned on and off like a switch. Killua Zoldyck's aura, his Nen, is a testament to a childhood spent in the most brutal training imaginable. The farm was a literal dungeon of torture, poison resistance tests, and heart-targeting conditioning. The harvest is an aura that is chillingly versatile. We see it in its raw, terrifying form when he confronts the Phantom Troop's sub-boss, instantly transforming from a cheerful boy into a remorseless killer with a single blood-curdling line. You have it backwards. It's you who should pray. The aura he emits is pure, unrestrained murderous intent. But the true farming is shown in his control. He can channel this aura into Godspeed, a state where his electrified Nen allows him to move faster than thought and automatically react to threats. His aura isn't just power, it's a tool set for assassination, cultivated through a lifetime of being turned into a living weapon. He is a master farmer of the aura of death itself. 7. Satoru Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen.
受肉したクソーズってところかな。うざいけど後回しだな。こっちのウドはもうそれに耐える元気ないんじゃない？
At number 7, we have the man who redefined modern aura farming, the one who truly is the honored one. Satoru Gojo's entire existence is a cheat code, but his aura wasn't just given to him. He farmed it to its absolute reality-breaking peak during his near-death experience in the Hidden Inventory arc. Before this, Gojo was strong, but still tangible. Toji Fushiguro pushed him to the brink, and in that space between life and death, Gojo didn't just power up. He underwent a spiritual harvest. He mastered the reverse curse technique, healing his body and mind, and in doing so, achieved a perfect self-sustaining cycle of cursed energy. His aura became infinite. When he stands up, the world itself seems to acknowledge his ascension. His 6 eyes glow with an otherworldly light, and his presence becomes untouchable, literally and figuratively. The culmination is Hollow Purple, an attack that doesn't just destroy, it erases matter from existence. Gojo farms an aura of absolute, unassailable dominance. He is the pinnacle. He is the standard. His very presence in a battle is a declaration that the rules of reality are now merely suggestions. 6. Dio, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
奴のスタンド、ザ・ワールドの正体は時間じゃ。時間を止めるスタンドなんだ。ザ・ワールド。
Storming into the top 6 is the vampire who farms an aura of pure theatrical evil. Dio's power isn't just in his stand the world, it's in the overwhelming predatory presence he exudes, his laughter, a toxin. The ultimate aura farming moment is his descent down the stairs in Stardust Crusaders, calmly and confidently, as he explains the nature of his power to a terrified Polnareff. He isn't in a rush. He is the master of time and space, and he wants you to know it. He farms the aura of inevitability, making his opponents feel like they are merely actors in a play where he has already written the ending. 5. Madara Uchiha, Naruto.
狂ってばよ。奴の目を直接見てはならんぞ。
Breaking into the top 5 is the ghost of the shinobi world, a man whose legend was so powerful it farmed an aura that haunted the narrative for centuries. Madara Uchiha's entrance into the 4th Great Ninja War is arguably the single greatest flex in anime history. He doesn't sneak in. He drops from the sky in his former coffin, already clad in his iconic armor. The allied shinobi forces, an army of thousands, stands before him. His farm was a lifetime of battle, betrayal, and a master plan that spanned decades. The harvest? A single dismissive glance at the entire world's military. He doesn't see an army, he sees a minor inconvenience. He then proceeds to solo them. He doesn't use a fancy named jutsu at first, he simply moves, and shinobi drop like flies. When he decides to use a meteor, the sheer scale of his power, the overwhelming aura of a true demigod, crushes the army's spirit before the rock even hits the ground. Madara's aura is that of a historical event made flesh. He is a walking, talking cataclysm, and his farm was the entire bloody history of the shinobi world. 4. Sung Jin-Woo, Solo Leveling. At number 4, we have the modern master of systematic aura farming, the man who turned power leveling into a fine art.
こいつ、まさかさっきで僕の位置を。なんだ、待て、嘘だろ。
Sung Jin-Woo's entire journey is a literal farm. Starting as the world's weakest E-rank hunter, he is granted the System, a game-like interface that allows him to quest, train, and grow stronger with ruthless efficiency. But his aura isn't just numbers going up, it's the tangible, chilling presence of a monarch. As he levels up, his once timid demeanor is replaced by an icy, commanding confidence. His shadow soldiers don't just follow him, they kneel in reverence to the king they serve. The aura farming is most evident when he walks into a room of high-ranking hunters or government officials. They feel an instinctual, primal fear. They may not know he can crush them, but their souls do. His aura is the cold of the grave, the silence of a shadow, and the absolute authority of a ruler of the dead. Jin-Woo didn't just get strong. He meticulously cultivated an aura of dread and dominance, one dungeon run at a time, until he became the very system he once served. 3. Piccolo, Dragon Ball Z.
I call this my can opener attack.
Piccolo!
It's all over for you, Namek! You're going to die! Not likely. I've seen you fight.
The farm was a year of intense gravity training and forging an unlikely bond. The harvest was the moment Nappa and Vegeta land on Earth. While the other Z fighters feel the terrifying pressure of the Saiyan's power, it is Piccolo who first understands the scale of what they're facing. And in turn, when he unleashes his full power against them, his aura is a massive concentrated wave of disciplined might. His light grenade is a perfect example, a technique that requires him to focus every ounce of his energy into a single devastating point. But Piccolo's farming is also deeply intellectual. While others scream to get stronger, he calculates, he is a master of strategic aura cultivation, seen when he fuses with Nail and later with Kami. These aren't just power-ups, they are corporate mergers of spiritual energy, massively expanding his aura reservoir and wisdom overnight. He doesn't just farm his own power, he acquires and integrates entire new farms, absorbing their legacy and potential into his own. His signature technique, the Special Beam Cannon, is the ultimate expression of this, a spiraling lance of aura drilled into a single, unstoppable point that ignores conventional durability. It's the antithesis of a wild explosion. It is farmed, focused, and fatal. Piccolo's aura is one of focused, intelligent power. He doesn't just have a high power level, he has the wisdom and control to use it with devastating efficiency. He was our first teacher in feeling the weight of a powerful Kai, and for that, he is a legendary aura farmer. 2. Sosuke Aizen, Bleach.
そうだ来い
こっちへ
からは五感すべてを支配ほど遠い
At number 2, we have the architect of his own godhood, the man who farmed an aura of deception so perfect it fooled reality itself. Sosuke Aizen's entire persona for centuries was a carefully cultivated aura of a mild-mannered, benevolent captain. But that was the farm. The true harvest was the aura he revealed after shedding that disguise, the overwhelming, soul-crushing spiritual pressure of a transcendent being. From the moment he removes his glasses and slicks back his hair, the aura shift is seismic. His Reiatsu is so dense, it physically crushes lieutenants who get too close. But his true power, his Zanpakuto Kyoka Suigetsu, is the ultimate expression of aura farming. It farms perception. It cultivates an entire false reality, making everyone his puppet.
Honorable mention Goku. Before hitting number 1, let's stop for a moment of modern-day greatness, because if we're talking aura farming, we can't skip over the Goku. But this time, it's not about borrowing energy or turning gold. It's about reaching a level of aura farming so refined it breaks the rules of battle itself, Ultra Instinct. During the Tournament of Power, Goku faces Jiren, a wall of muscles and quiet stares who makes most gods look underpowered. Pushed to his absolute brink, Goku suddenly ascends to Ultra Instinct, a silver-haired, glowing state where his body moves on its own, beyond thought, beyond reaction. The aura farming here is not about raw power, it's about perfection. His energy radiates calm, controlled destruction, not wild screaming. King 1, Punch Man, and finally at the number 1 spot.
うわーっとびっくりしたこの雰囲気この顔ただもんじゃねえ
We have the ultimate aura farmer in all of fiction, the man who has never thrown a punch, never cultivated any energy, and possesses no superhuman abilities whatsoever. He is King, the strongest man on Earth. His aura is not one of power, but of perception and narrative. King's entire existence is a monument to the most successful farm in history. Through a series of incredibly coincidental and terrifying events, he has been credited with every one of Saitama's victories. His farm is the collective hope, fear, and imagination of all humanity, projected onto his intimidating frame in the mysterious, rumbling King engine, which is just his heart pounding in sheer terror. His aura is so potent that dragon-level threats, capable of destroying cities, take one look at the scar on his face, hear the intimidating thrum of his engine, and conjure their own defeat in their minds. They see not a man, but a legend. They witness feats of impossible speed and power in their mind's eye, all attributed to him standing still. But King's farming goes beyond mere coincidence. It's a masterclass in passive, aggressive dominance. His greatest technique, the King-style Ultimate Hellfire Burst Wave Motion Cannon, is a move of such profound power that it has no animation, no energy cost, and absolutely zero effect. He merely announces its name and assumes a pose, and his enemies are forced to complete the technique for him in their own heads, visualizing their utter annihilation at the hands of a power that doesn't exist. He doesn't defeat monsters, he outsources the job to their own panic-induced hallucinations. King's aura is the power of the story. He is a blank canvas upon which the world paints its image of ultimate strength. He is the only farmer who cultivates a crop he never planted, reaping a harvest of glory from seeds of pure, unadulterated misunderstanding. He farms an aura so powerful it defeats catastrophes without a single action, proving that the most formidable force in the universe is not energy or strength, but the unshakable belief in a legend. He is, without a doubt, the undisputed king of aura farmers. And there you have it, the top aura farming moments in anime. From the silent, psychological dominion of King to the razor, shire intent of Levi, we've walked the hallowed grounds of anime's greatest aura farmers. We've learned that the most devastating power isn't always a blast that levels a city. Sometimes, it's the quiet certainty that makes a city surrender before the fight even begins. If you love the analysis, then smash that subscribe button for more content that goes beyond the power level. That's it for today. Catch you next time.